period between 60 and up to 120 days if that was the preference. All those terms have been discussed leading up to today's auction, and many of you have discussed it with either Kat or myself, so we do wish you all the very best of luck with your bidding endeavours. Now, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The vendors have a reserve price. I will indicate bidders on request. Now, the auction rules. They prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property once the property has been knocked down to the highest successful bidder. Make no mistake, I'll give you ample time and opportunity, and competition will probably heat up. We definitely need the heat today. It's been an absolutely fresh and crispy morning. But the point to remember is I'll call it once, twice, third and final time, and once the contract hits my hand, two things will happen. A, my hand will pretty much snap because of how cold it is once I smack it again with this contract. B, underbidders, it's back to your motor vehicles, back to searching all the online portals for properties that will come back that will rival this one in Knoxfield. And then what you'll find will happen a few months down the track when you'll continue to miss out and you'll continue to waste ample time out of your weekends. You'll look back on this moment and you'll realise that you should have signed the contract and bought today, because interest rates by then have gone up that little bit more. And you might think to yourself, I'll buy for less. Yes, you will, but you'll be paying more interest to the banks. I'd much rather see you buy and secure a property today so you can start paying off your principal and not more in interest. And to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to defeat the competition. And the best two ways to do that is, number one, to bid with large increments, and number two, with rapid fire. All the best, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by the bidders, and it prohibits bidders from disrupting others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules, they permit vendor bids. The words I'll use to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of the vendors are simply vendor bid, and only I, as the auctioneer, may place a vendor bid. This beautiful 3-bed, 2-bath home on over 800 square metres of some of Knoxfield's finest soil underpinning your future, ladies and gentlemen. It's been presented in a way where you simply need to book that removalist truck on the day of settlement and move your family in and enjoy what the home and the area have on offer. Lifestyle, location, ticking every single box that you can think of for the growing family, ladies and gentlemen, enjoying one of Eastern Suburbs' fastest growing suburbs, being Knoxfield, over the past 24 months, which has seen an increase to its median house price by in excess of $200,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that is by far the safest return on your investment, being real estate. Despite all the lockdowns and the restrictions, there's never been a better time to buy a home. Let me hand it over to you now. Start me off anywhere you like. The home is well presented and it's ready and ripe for you to buy. So the bidding's in your hands now, ladies and gentlemen. Start me off anywhere you like. This is the part where you guys start. I'm finished now. Over to you. Get us going now. Don't procrastinate, buyers. It's not a tool I recommend at auction. It's not a strategy I'll take on board. Procrastination definitely didn't pay off for me at uni. That's what I learned every single weekend now. Buy back your weekends by bidding and stop procrastinating at auctions. Hand it over to you now. Start me off. Happy to take increments with an 8 in front, closer to the bottom of the range. Can I invite anyone in? Okay. At 800,000, and thank you and all the best to you and your lovely family. At $800,000, you'll definitely experience. Best place to start is the auction is at the start. $800,000 with you now. I'll take increments of 20. 800,000, 820. Can I say anywhere at all? 800,000 now, down the middle, up front. Once at 800, twice 820. Third and final time, anywhere at all. 820. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't bid 820, and welcome to you, another couple now and another face in the race, and all the best to you as well. I've taken 20 and thank you. Over back to you, 40, how about it? We're at 20, let's go to 40. 820 down the back with uni. Cat, 840, what do we say? Once, we're at 20. 850, and welcome to you, sir. A third bidder in the race now, suggesting 20,000, and you come back on top with 30. I absolutely love it and I appreciate it, and all the best of luck to you. We're seeing 3 bidders fighting for it now. 850 for the first call. Second call, happy to take 10s. Third and final time, can I tempt you in? 860, how about it? Just give me the nod and thank you, man. 860. Not taking 5s. I'm already at 60 because the lovely family here has just come back with 10 on top. 860. I'll take another 10, though. 70, or how about you, sir? Let's go to 70 rapidly now. We're at 60. First call at 860. Second call, 870, just give me the 9. Third and final time, 70. Welcome back to you, sir. All the best. 870, it's your second bid so far today. How about double 80? Let's go there now. Just give me the 9. We're at 870 with the gentleman and his wife down the back, standing in the sun, keeping warm. First call, 870. Second call, I haven't forgotten about you guys down the back there. Third and final time, 870, 880. Can I tempt you back at 880 and welcome back. $880,000 now. How about 90? Let's go to 90. We're at 880. How about 90, sir? Come back quickly. 880. 20 grand more than your last bid to take you to $890,000. 890 once. Second time now. $10,000 increments. Third and final time. If I see no better bids for 23 Phillips Road, we'll pass the property in, we'll go inside, negotiate with our vendors, and come back and take the highest bidder in, pay up to the reserve price, put the sold sticker up, and pop open that Moe champagne. And when you find out what it's sold for, and you'll continue.
5.
I'll take 5. Double 85. Quickly on top now, 890. We're at 885, 890, and I'll give you guys the same courtesy down the back. The second bidder in the race. How about it? We're at double 85, 890, 90. Welcome back. I love it. 890. No procrastination here. We're at 890. We're $10,000 shy of 9. 890. Once now. Twice. 895. Can I tempt you guys in? Haven't forgotten about you, sir. 895 to tempt you back. It's 5,000 shy of 900, or perhaps just round me off and take us to 9. Third and final time. Finished. Done. And silent. 1 second. Not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are thinking about selling your home and you wish to recreate this scenario on your front nature strip with multiple bidders and lots of competition with an unconditional contract.
Okay, 900.
Too late. 900. Thanks anyway. 900,000 and welcome to you, sir. At 9, can I say 905? Just give me the 9. We're at 9. 905. At 9. 905. I'll take the 2.5 now. Let's go to 902.5. Although I don't recommend it, I'd much rather see you holding the highest bid at 905. It shows the competition that you are not running out of funds. Perception's everything at auction. 905. Thank you. And welcome back at 905. At 905. At 905. At 905. At 905 now for 23 Phillip Road in Knoxfield. First call. At 905. Second call. At 905.
910.
At 910. And welcome to you guys. Another phase yet in the race. What I will do actually, I will pause the auction, consult with the vendor, and come out and update you all shortly on his decision. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge smile, at 910,000 with the family down the back, we're on the market and selling. If I see no better bids, I'll call it 3 times. G'day, Kane, how you going? The auction started at $800,000, mate. We're at 9:10 now. Don't ever come back late. Next time, be on time. 10 o'clock is 10 o'clock. We're not selling 25, Philip Braid, we're selling 23. You've made it. We're at 9:10. We're on the market and selling now if I see no better bids. First call at 9:10. Second call at 910. Third and final time. Can I tempt you in? 912 and a half, and thank you, Kat. All the best of luck at 912 and a half. On the market and selling. 915. We're at 912,500. At 912,500. And I haven't forgotten about you, sir, and your partner. I'd love to tempt you back and welcome you back into the race and put you on top and hand back the keys to you because we are on the market and selling.
920.
20 at 920 at $920,000 in selling. At 920. I'm going to tempt you back at 925. Let's come back 7.5. Let's go to 925. Let's show them, yep, at 925. And welcome back at 9 1/4. At 925. At 925. At 925, and all the best to you. At 925,000, can I welcome you back at 930? At 925. Once. At 925. Twice. At 925, and third and final time. Phones are out. Speaking to brokers, perhaps. Your last bid, sir, was 920. Let's take it to 930. At 3% of interest repayments, which is the current average rate, that's about $300 per annum. Less than $6 a week to put you back on top at 9:30. Sorry that I have my back to you, and thanks for your patience. We're about to wrap it up and sell to you if we see no better bids. First call at 9 1/4. Second call at 925. Third and final time. I need to tempt you in. I need to know. Quickly now.
We're discussing now. 1 second.
There's nothing to discuss. $10,000 more than the last bid. It makes no sense to back away at that level, especially if it's going to be the family home.
9:30.
9:30. Welcome back and thank you. And all the best to you at 9:30. At 9:30, he's come back. Let's go to 9:35. It took him approximately 5 minutes to jump back on top, which would only mean they're running out of funds, and now's your chance. Now's the time to flex those auction muscles and knock them out of the water. Come back at 9:40. Let's do it, ma'am. I wish you all the best of luck with it, and I'd love to welcome you back with open arms at 9:40. That's what I'd suggest and recommend, but I'll take all bids and increments at this level because we're on the market and selling. At 9:30 now, holding the highest bid across the road. Can I tempt you back? Once at 9:30, twice at $930,000, 35, and welcome
31.
back. 31. Nice try, Mr. Auctioneer. Better luck next time. At 9:31, we're at 9:31, Uni. 9:35. Can I tempt the second highest bidder back? Who's currently the underbidder, who held the highest bid at 9:30. 9:35, $5,000 more than the last bid. First call at 9:31. Second call at 9:31. Third and final time at 9:31. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen 4 bidders fighting for 23 Philip Road in Knoxfield. The campaign's been running for 4 weeks. The auction started at $800,000 and we've seen in excess of 40 buyers. Despite what the media is saying about auctions at the moment, they are still the best way to sell your property with an unconditional contract. Just make sure the property is priced right if you are selling, and definitely call the right agent, aka Rene Mawad from Ray White in Ferntree Gully. Welcome back. 8:35. 8:35. Nice way to shut up the auctioneer. At 9:35, can I tempt you back at 36? You almost had it. I tried to drag it out as much as possible. At 9:35, can I tempt you back at 36? At 36, or come back at 40. Once at 9:35.
9:36.
9:36. This time I'm not going to give you guys that much time, so you need to come back quickly. Sorry to say. At 9:36. We're back now on top at 9:36. You held it long enough at 9:35. Actually, not quite. The lovely lady and her family are bidding with rapid fire, and I absolutely appreciate your style. At 9:36, first call at 9:36, second call at 9:36, third and final time at
9:37.
37. They're coming back in ones. The $5,000 are out of the game. 38. Welcome back. 38. 39. At 9:38. 9:38. 9:38. 12,000 shy of 950. Could it get there? I hope so. All the best. At 9:37, 38, come back once, twice, third, final time. We are selling. Can I knock it down? I need to know. Third and final time.
9:38 and 5.
9:38 and 5. Let's round it off to 40. 40. If you come back 500, it'll only make it easy for him to come back with a $500 bid on top of that. You know it, and I know it. It makes no sense. Just come back at 940 and show strength. This is the time to do it. Let's go. 939, and welcome back. And nonetheless, and back on top, holding the keys at 939, at 939, at 939. We're at 939, Uni, 940. That's the number, that's where we need to be. If we're going to come back and hold the highest bid. All finished. Done. Silent. Family discussion. Not a problem. Give him some space. Let him do it. First call at $939,000. Second call to all the other bidders in the crowd who've been silent so far. Now's your chance to jump in and bid. Third and final time at 939. Are you guys finished? Done and silent. Done? Knock it down. Just before I knock it down, so I just need to ask you one question. This property, if you bid to $950,000 for that, hypothetically, working with you, okay? 950, bid 950, and you actually defeated the competition and you bought the home. I know you don't want to pay 950, but if you actually bought it for 950, would you be disappointed with that outcome? Think about how much petrol money you will save by buying today. No more open for inspections. No more real estate agents ringing you and hassling you throughout the week. You might turn around and say to me, I'll block their numbers. I'll decline their phone calls. I'll save their names. Until you're trying to enjoy a family dinner on a Wednesday night and a private number call comes in and you pick it up. And Uni's got you on the phone, locked into a conversation on a property you don't even like nowhere near as this one. How about putting an end to all of that? How about buying back your weekends? You've missed out on so many weekends over the last 24 months of lockdowns and restrictions. And you saw the property market continue to go up. Let's go to 950. Let's put an end to your property search. If the interest rates go up another 0.5% in the next few weeks, the next time you buy, that's the amount of interest you'll be paying to the banks. They make plenty of money. First thing you lock your purchase today. Let's go to 950. First call, thanks for your patience. Second call at 939. Third and final time, have I seen your best? I need to know. Permission to sell. Knock it down. All done. We are selling. Selling.
What's the current bid? Sorry.
939. You're definitely in it. And I know that persistence beats resistance.
40.
40. And welcome back at 40. I appreciate it. At 40. At 40 now. Let's go to 45. You're not giving up. You know it and I know it. You're at 40. Let's come back quickly. At 40. At 40. Can I tempt you back? 42. 42. And welcome back at 942. At 942 now. At 942,000. At 942. At 942. First call at 942. Second call at 942. 45 and you've been resuscitated and welcome back, and take a look at that. At 945. At 945 the competition started slow. Definitely been a cold morning. But thanks to the bidding rebuttal, I'm definitely starting to warm up. Plenty of heat here. 23 Phillips Road in Knoxfield. We are selling at 945. First call at 945. Second call at 945.
945, 500.
500 and welcome back. At 945, 500 and the best. At 945 and a half. At 945 and a half units. We've got another bid at 945.5. We are selling. First call. Second call now at 945 and a half. Third and final time. Selling. Selling. I'm going to knock you down. I need to know. Permission to sell. Uni. I suggest we go straight to 950 because the $500 bids are not working. $946. That's another 500. It's a no-brainer. It makes no sense to step away at that level. At 45 and a half, can I knock it down and sell it? Done. Finished. Thank you, sir, and your family for your participation today. We're about to sell 945 and a half. First call, second call, third and final call. We are selling. Definitely out. He's not out. Are you out? I need to know. Done? Sorry, seriously. Are you out? You're not out, are you?
They're not really. Yeah. She's not.
Can I tell you something? Don't hide from there. See that property down the road there? Number 9 Phillip Road? That sold for $1,150,000 just 2-3 weeks ago. Seriously. And it was smaller and it was on the corner. $1,150,000 and some change. Come back quick. Let's go to $950 because the $500 bids will not work for you. We're at $945 and a half. 48 and welcome back at 9:48. We're at 9:48. I better check for traffic. We wouldn't want to get me runs over, that's for sure. Well, I wouldn't. Some of you would. At 9:48. Welcome back at 9:48. At 9:48, can I tempt you back at 9:50? We're at 948,000. At 9:48. At 9:48. 2,000 on top to go to 950. Hey, Uni, start working on the next bid from now. Because I don't want to take too long for them to come back, okay? Thank you. Because we're not done here. At 9:48, 9:50 to tempt you back in. Take your time, it's only fair. I gave them ample time.
I might just take 10 minutes.
That's alright, take your time. What time's our next open home? We'll send someone down, it's okay. At 9:48. At 9:48, first call now. Second call at 948,000. Third and final time. Final discussions between family members. And I don't blame you, because it will be the family home and you'll get to enjoy it for many years to come and enjoy what the surrounds have on offer. And I tempt you back at 9:48. Let's take it to 9:50. 9:50. Thank you and welcome, man. Back on top at 9:50. Showing a lot of strength in bidding today. We're at 950,000 uni. Are we finished, done and silent? I will knock it down and I will call it 3 times. First call at 950. Second call at $950,000. Third and final time, finished, done and silent. Knock it down. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new proud owners of 23 Phillip Road in Knoxfield. We are sold. Thank you all for attending another successful Ray White Ferntree Gully auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. To the underbidders, sorry that you missed out. Yeah, go and use it. It's fine, yeah.